So our first problem asks, what is the ratio of Honeycrisp apples to Granny Smith? Remember, a ratio is we're just comparing two things. We can write a ratio as a fraction. And remember, when we do a ratio, we write from left to right and top to bottom. Okay? So they're asking Honeycrisp, so it's 27. And I'm always going to label what I'm comparing over top to bottom, Granny Smith, which is 9, G. And remember, with ratios, we always want to reduce them. So I'm going to reduce both of them by their greatest common factor of 9, which comes out to be 27 divided by 9, which is 3 over 1. So my ratio of of Honeycrisp to Granny Smith is 3 to 1. We can write it as 3 with colons to 1. All right, example number 2. Determine whether the ratios using ratios of cups, 3 cups of flour to 2 cups of sugar, and 8 cups of flour to 5 1/2 cups of sugar are equivalent. So remember, I'm going to write them as a ratio. So I'm going to take 3 cups of flour, and of course it's 3 of flour over 2 sugar. And I'm going to set that equal, because I'm trying to see, I'm going to set that equal to 8 cups of flour over 5 1/3 cups of sugar. So they're asking me, are these two ratios equivalent? So the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to cross multiply, and compare both sides. So I'm going to take this side and this. So this equals 3 times 5 1/3. And we're going to see if that's equal to 2 times 8. Okay? So I'm going to multiply it over here. My 5 1/3 times 3. So I have 3. I'm going to write a 1 under it. Multiply that by 5 1/3. I'm going to change it to an improper fraction, which is 16 over 1. And this is a 3 right here. And of course I'm going to cross reduce, which I'm left with 16. So I get 16 on this side, and of course 2 times 8 equals 16. Okay? Going to the next example. Alright, we're going to go to example number 4. They want us to use the information to answer the following questions. So it is asking me, what is my ratio of adults to students? So remember, I read left to right, and I'm going to do it top to bottom. So adults, it's 24. And of course I'm going to always label 24A over students, 180 students. Okay? And of course I want to always reduce my fraction, so I can divide both by 12, top and bottom by 12, which gives me 2 over 15. So I can write the ratio as 2 to 15. 2 adults to 15 students.